Witch's Rage series. Episode 1, Segment 1. Do you know what I find the most absurd about human beings? It's not the storms, the earthquakes, or the so-called acts of God. No, the most ridiculous thing is the rules they invent inside their own heads. These twisted little beliefs that spread like mold in a damp room. Someone actually said to me, "If a baby is born inside this house, then someone in this house will die." When I heard that, my brain just exploded. A newborn life is supposed to be a blessing. It is energy rising, a gift from the universe. How could anyone twist that into death? Real deities don't move out because of a child's cry. If they leave, it's because the hearts of people are rotten and no longer worth protecting. A baby is not a curse. A baby is an entrance point of cosmic light. Every time I hear otherwise, I feel the whole universe groaning at the weight of human stupidity. Segment 2. That ridiculous superstition is just the opening scene. The real world has even more outrageous examples, like the motorcycle shop owner, fixing bikes in the front and whispering in the back that someone's house isn't clean. He charged a young woman $120,000 for purification, or the so-called temple princess who lurks by half-conscious patients, pushing her candle lighting service. When the patient recovered, she demanded $99,000. This is not spirituality. This is extortion dressed in divine clothing. And the small shrines? Forcing people to attend festivals just to fill numbers, threatening them with bad luck if they don't. Tell me, how is that different from a scam syndicate? Segment 3. Let's break this down. A new life is always a blessing. No exceptions. It is hope. It is light. It is continuity. Yet some dare to twist this miracle into a curse. They tell mothers already anxious, "Your child brings death." That is psychological violence. Real gods do not punish innocence. They don't say, "A child came, so I'm leaving." They leave when humans poison their own homes with greed, cruelty, disrespect. But humans don't admit that. They scapegoat the weakest, the newborn. So if anyone tells you your child is the cause of misfortune, laugh in their face and say, "You know nothing about energy, nothing about karma. All you know is cursing what you don't understand." Because the truth is simple. New life does not bring death. New life brings hope. Segment 4. Why do people fall for these scams? Because fear is sticky. Once it enters, it lingers. A master tells you, "I can fix your problems, but if you don't listen, disaster will strike." Your brain doesn't analyze, it reacts. Before you know it, you hand over money. That is not faith. That is coercion. And the cruelest trick, they make you believe you are the problem, that your soul is weak, that your house is cursed, that your child is dangerous. But true spirituality frees you. A true teacher empowers you. If you walk away weaker and more dependent, you met a fraud, not a teacher. Ask yourself, near them, do I feel safe or afraid? Listening, do I feel clear or confused? Afterward, do I feel strong or weak? Segment 5. The root problem is poisoned frameworks. From childhood, many are taught. Gods punish, spirits curse, misfortune follows disobedience. This becomes familiar, so when a fraud repeats it, the brain accepts it. That's how entire families get trapped by a single phrase. If you don't obey, bad luck will come. Fear overrides logic. People hand over money, time, dignity, just for the illusion of safety. But it's a broken umbrella in a storm. It collapses the moment you lean on it. This is why I rage. Because fear-based spirituality is not spirituality. True faith should feel like sunrise. It should lift you, expand you, free you. If someone makes you feel smaller and weaker, they are not a teacher, they are your captor. Segment 6. So how do you choose a real teacher? First, feel their energy. Does your body relax or tense? Second, Look at their words. Do they clarify or confuse? Real truth flows like water. Frauds cloud your mind to keep you dependent. Third, look at results. Are you more independent or more dependent? Do you feel empowered or enslaved? Some prefer dependency because it feels like comfort. But comfort is not healing. Dependency is not growth. Remember, safe or afraid, clear or confused, strong or weak. The answers reveal everything. Segment 7. These scams are not random. They are symptoms of a bigger sickness, the human habit of believing fear over truth. Repeat a threat enough times, it becomes real in the nervous system. The gods will curse you if you don't attend. A baby brings death. Lies repeated until they feel like laws. That's how the cage is built. And the scammers? They know this. They use repetition. They use belonging. They use fear. This is not faith. It is a framework of control. A cage that feels safer than freedom. And this is why I rage. Because faith should never be a leash. Spirituality should never be a prison. Segment 8. The survival tricks of these scams are always the same three. 1. Fear. 2 numbers. 3. Money. Fear through curses. Numbers through festivals. Money through endless fees. 12,000 purifications. 99,000 candle services. And when you resist, they escalate. If you don't pay, bad luck will come. If you don't join, misfortune will follow. It's not about God, not about energy. It's about control. Once you see the pattern, you cannot unsee. The temple has no gods. The rituals have no power, except the power you give them. Stop feeding them. Every refusal cracks the cage. Segment 9. So let me close with fire. Spirituality is not fear. Faith is not blackmail. True practice is clarity, freedom, and respect for every soul. If faith makes you anxious, it is not divine. It is a prison. If a teacher makes you dependent, they are not a teacher. They are a captor. Next time someone curses you with words, remember, near them. Do you feel safe or afraid? Listening, do you feel clear or confused? Afterward, are you stronger or weaker? Which is rage? Quote, "You know nothing about energy, nothing about karma, yet you curse, label, and blame new life. Don't say the gods abandoned you. It is you who never respected the souls that came. So next time, stand tall and say, enough. Stop scaring me, and stop cursing every new life that enters this world. Because clarity is stronger than fear. Awakening is louder than superstition.